Few trophies in the world possess such allure for competitors. A golden chalice steeped in centuries of tradition and utterly captivating heritage. The British Open Polo Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup stands as Europe's most prestigious polo tournament, where the finest players and most exceptional horses from across the globe gather upon hallowed grounds. Cowdray Park is one of the most distinguished and celebrated polo clubs in existence. First contested in 1956, this magnificent cup has drawn some of the world's most illustrious leaders and members of the royal family to compete for its splendor. With a grand finale attracting thousands of devoted spectators, the sport's most elite organisations descend upon Sussex to the British Open Polo Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup, where legends are forged and history is written in the annals of British sporting excellence. Hello and welcome to one of the greatest tournaments in the world, the British Open Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup. I'm Carlin Martinez and we're here in the beautiful setting of Cowdray Park Polo Club in front of thousands of fans. Today, two of the best teams will face each other, Team Kazak versus Dolfina Scone. And joining me to call the game is longtime play-by-play Kenny Rice and Hall of Famer Adam Snow. So thrilled to be with you guys.
Thank you, Carl. It's great to have you here and great to be back with you, Adam. This tournament started out with 18 teams, and in the quarterfinals and semifinals, Kazak won by narrow margins. But Dolfina Scone knows how to put some distance between them and their competitors, winning by a few goals in. Team Kazak is looking for their first British Open title. Dolfina Scone's Adolfo Cambiaso seeks his 9th title, playing alongside his daughter, Mia.
And in the number 1 position, leading the line for the Dolfina Scone team, wearing her father's iconic Argentine flag helmet, 2-goal player Mia Cambiaso. Behind her at number 2, the only English player on the field here today, 25-year-old Hugo Taylor, 4-goal handicap. At number 3, a very precocious 17 years old, 7 goals, Paco de Narvaez. And at number 4, the greatest player of all time. Nobody swung a mallet on the polo field like this guy. 50 years of age, going for his 9th British Open title and trying to become the first player ever to win with his daughter, Adolfo Cambiaso. For Kazak, in the number 1 position, playing his first English season, French team owner Sébastien Agueton. At number 2, hailing from South Africa, 32-year-old Chris Mackenzie. He's tough, he's playing some fast thoroughbreds, and he combines well with his teammates. In the number 3 position, the youngest brother of the Pérez dynasty, 8-goal Nico Pérez. He's won this tournament before. And in the number 4 position, the leading scorer in the whole tournament, Francisco Elizalde, 8-goal handicap. He's in the number 4 position, but look for him to get forward and score goals.
Great crowd here today. Beautiful weather now. A little bit of rain earlier in the day as we get ready for the British Open Championship. Scone has been on a roll. Can they get started early? They are in the pink. There's the throw in and the championship is underway. And sneaking in there with it is Kazak. Briefly they had it. Pierre has touched it and now circles back around.
Look at that teamwork there with Paquito taking out the man, leaving it for his QB here, Adolfo on the ball.
Cambiaso looking, firing it downfield. Cambiaso, his shot is on the way and it's just going wide to the left. And there's the aggression of Dolfina Scone early on.
And these knock-ins are big, Kenny. We've got Mia Cambiaso covering 8-goal Francisco Elizalde. On this play, he passes it up to Nico Pérez.
Elizalde has been so good throughout. He and Pérez, can they get something going early? They are the keys to the offense on this team. We mentioned for Kazak, they have had close games, but they've been winning them. Both teams coming in here with 6-0 records. Chasing it down is Hugo Taylor. Taylor circles around for Dolfina. We have a whistle and stoppage.
And both teams are excited at this point. You know, the game's just started, a lot of nerves. I think Chris Mackenzie just came over the line, so it's a hit for Dolfina Scone.
And here comes Scone on the attack. Shot is there, shot is rolling, shot is right there for Mia Cambiasso.
And what a way for Mia to start this game, the finals of the Open, and 22 years old, playing with her dad, and it was her dad who passed it up to her. Mia gets their team on the scoreboard.
Cambiasso known for a defense. We see her with the early offense here, and it's 1-0. And Dolfina in a familiar position, jumping out to an early lead. And Mia Cambiasso comes right back. Remember, they switch sides after each goal. So moving from left to right now is Dolfina.
And she is so well mounted. She's making those 8-goal players work to stop her out here. Nico on the ball.
Perez turns it around. Nico Perez won this in 2021, the first time he ever played in the British Open, trying to add to that trophy cash here today. Elizalde has it, as Adam mentioned. He's the leading scorer here. You see how big this field is. 9 American football fields. And even if you're a soccer fan, you know that's big.
Yeah, it's a lot of space out there.
A lot of territory to cover. Cambiasso comes in. Adolfo looking for some room now, directs traffic, shows Hugo Taylor, wants him to move over there. Now puts it ahead. Moving with it, shot on goal, and it's going just to the right, just missing De Navarez.
Paquito took a poke at it. He didn't get all of it, but it was still a nice pass there from Adolfo up to Paquito.
So coming right back now is Kazak.
Elizalde.
Elizalde has won this tournament twice. You see right with him, shadowing him throughout, is Mia Cambiasso.
And he's got a big decision there, because it's like if he hits away, he's hitting away from a 2-goal player, but if he tries to run by her, she's so well mounted she could stop him.
And she knocks it away, and here comes Cambiasso the other way. Cambiasso moving with it. This is Adolfo. Adolfo Cambiasso. Can anyone catch up with him? Of course not, as he puts it through.
And there we see Adolfo's anticipation on that play. Everybody was going the other direction. He anticipated quicker than anybody else, got around first on this beautiful Mare Basor sky, and scooped that ball open. Nobody could touch him.
His daughter Mia getting the first goal. He gets the second.
And Kenny, even for the winningest player of all time, this is a special day. 34 years ago, Adolfo played his first British Open at age 16. He won that tournament. 5 years ago, he won with his son Perotto, and today he's looking to be the first player ever to win with their daughter.
It's a beautiful story coming in. Both teams again 6-0, taking different routes here. Dolfina just romping through this tournament.
There we saw father to daughter right there on that pass play.
They'll try to work it as much as they can. They did early on to give Mia the goal that started things off. And once again here on the white is Kazak.
Kazak's looking to get Fran and Nico working together, the 2 8-goal players trying to find their combination, but here it's Mia backing it, looking for her dad.
Playing great defense so far. Perez goes back and gets it.
Wow, Adolfo's so tough on those 50-50s.
Cambiasso right there with him, knocks it away. Kazak will go back to midfield and chase it down. And with it, Elizalde.
Fran has this dual threat of he can be the best defensive player out there, but he's also the leading scorer with 36 goals in the tournament going into this finals.
Leaves it right there in the middle, and there's Cambiasso once again with defense once again, and making things tough for Nico Perez. Had nowhere to go on that. Cambiasso moves along, looking ahead for his daughter. Can't get it to her this time. Taylor comes up with it. Now they move it ahead. And here comes Dolfina on the attack once again, turned away.
Nice back shot by Agueton, but it looks like it's Hugo Taylor to pick it up.
Taylor steals it. Taylor moves in, gets the steal, and gets the goal. Beautiful play by Hugo Taylor. Agueton had turned it away. Taylor was right there to snatch it up, and it's 3-0.
And right now, so far, it looks like Dolfina Scone has an extra player. They're in that free space behind, and it was Hugo Taylor to pick up that opportunity.
Taylor, the 25-year-old, the only English player out there on the field today. You know this has to be very special for him. And at the end of the first chukker, it's 3-0, Dolfina. The British Open Polo Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup is brought to you by US Polo ASSN, the global sports brand spanning 190 countries worldwide, and by Cowdray Park Polo Club, world-class polo since 1910, and by Hurlingham Polo Association, founded in 1875. And back here at the British Open Championship, Dolfina Scone up 3-0 over Kazak. Dolfina Scone coming in here, they won in the quarterfinals by 6 goals, in the semifinals by 5 goals. Kazak, meanwhile, won both their tournament finals there, the quarters and the semis, by 1 goal each. So they're used to close games, and they need to start making it close now, don't they, Adam, as we start this second chukker?
They do, and Dolfina has been moving from strength to strength so far in this game, and it's this kind of passing. It's Adolfo finding these lag passes that reach his teammate but don't go so far that the opponent can pick off the shot, which are so dangerous.
Dolfina in the pink. They've been in control of this game. They're used to that.
Nice steal by Fran Elizalde.
Elizalde, top scorer, as we mentioned here for Kazak, not just for the team, but in this tournament. Looking for some room, looking to get some offense going. You don't want to fall too far behind Dolfina.
See Chris McKenzie circling around behind.
And they'll move it now across the midfield stripe. Going forward is Nico Pierres. Pierres, the 8-goal player. He's cut off there by Taylor, circles back around with it. And Taylor staying right with him. Good defense. We talk about the offense of Dolfina, but we're seeing the defense they play as well.
Yeah, and Adolfo's letting his teammates go to the players on the other team, and he's finding that space in behind. Here he's on the ball again, leaves it to Paquito.
De Novares coming in, the 17-year-old, has already won some big tournaments in his career, playing here in his first British Open.
He won the Warwickshire as they were getting ready for this tournament. He won the CV Whitney in 2024 in Florida.
Oh, the shot moving in there for Dolfina. They can't quite get it in. Pierres is right there. Pierres has a complaint.
I think this is going to be a hit from the spot for Kazak. Elizalde tries to go by, but that's a tough thing to go by Mia Cambiaso.
Cambiaso is his shadow here so far in the early going.
She's so well mounted. She's an excellent rider, and she's able to stick with those high goal players.
Nico Pierres with it. Elizalde, the 2 top scorers, moving it for Kazak. Now it's turned back around. And again, the defense we see of Dolfina. Pierres, can he find some room? A lot of crowd there with him right now. He starts moving towards the middle, still moving with it. Now leaves it behind. Elizalde comes in. What a traffic jam they have early on. Now McKenzie gets in on the act. McKenzie will put the shot up. It is dribbling, and it goes wide to the left.
Good attempt there by South African Chris McKenzie. Made a big bump there to win that play. Knew he had an open window to shoot to goal, just wide left.
You see Cambiaso there. There's the polo basics.
Yeah, they're all playing right-handed out there. That's a requirement of the rules so that you can meet right hand to right hand like you're driving a car in England. Here's a pass off to the right to De Narvaez.
Appropriate analogy, by the way, today. As they move it ahead. Now the action goes along the boards. There's Hugo Taylor. Taylor trying to get it out to the middle. Can't quite get there with it, and turning it back around is Nico Pierres for Kazak. Kazak getting a little more aggressive here, Adam.
Yeah, they've gotten a couple shots off. It's just Adolfo in this space, and here he's looking for his daughter.
Slides it over to her. Mia Cambiaso scored the first goal. She gives chase here. Can't quite get to it. Knocked around. Still looking for it. Still trying to find some room. She backs it there. Nowhere to go at this moment. Again, almost like a scrum right there in front of the goal as they look for someone to come out with it.
I think McKenzie grabbed the line here.
And he does. And Chris McKenzie will move it out for Kazak. Fires it up ahead. Going for it right there is Pierres. Moving along. That's Elizalde, who is cut off by Cambiaso. Now Pierres scoops it up. Agaton has it.
Unlucky.
It's rolling, and it's going to come to a stop.
But that was a nice play there by Kazak to have Aguaton go for the pass from Elizalde. And both of these teams are bringing such a great quality of horses to the field. I would say they're two of the best mounted teams in this tournament, which started with 18 teams. This is their 7th game of the tournament, so they've had to manage these horses to come to this game and have them at their best.
And as you said earlier, 7 tournament games. That's about 2 more than usual.
It's a lot of polo. It's a lot of polo over a 4 or 5 week period, but these teams are arriving with their horses still fresh and giving it their all. This is Nico Pierres. Look at this run.
Pierres is all alone. Pierres is on a breakaway. Nico Pierres taking it down, and Nico will just slide it in, and the first goal for Kazak. And did they ever need that with just over 2 minutes to go here in the second chukker?
And what a beautiful goal by Nico Pierres. The pass came from Elizalde. He's on a gelding named Open Eximio. 3 of his horses with the white face are all out of his favorite mare named Open Guijamina, who he played for many years in Argentina.
As you see, they switch sides after every goal, so now moving from right to left in the pink. Dolfina with the 3-1 lead.
Taylor blowing through everybody here.
Hugo Taylor has it knocked away. Agutan standing back and has nice defense there. Now moving in with it. Shot up, shot good.
And De Narvaez puts them up 4-1. Amazing play by Adolfo Cambiaso that had the situational awareness to know he had a free player behind him. He was surrounded and he dropped it back on the near side for Paquito De Narvaez to put them up by 3.
De Narvaez, who teamed up to win the C.V. Whitney in 2024 with Adolfo. And his team back up by 3 goals. Going down the side with it, De Narvaez once again. He'll circle back around. Drawing the charge there from Elizalde is right with him. Now he finds some room.
Only 17, this kid.
He's already been the MVP of the U.S. Open a couple of years ago.
Yes, and exceptionally well mounted.
Now he comes down. Elizalde had it momentarily. Nice movement here early. Agutan swings and misses, giving chase with Elizalde, who will circle back around. And is there any room right there for him?
He's got McKenzie downfield.
He sees him. He fires it. Can he get to it? Pierre is giving chase. McKenzie, number 2, is there in the lead. And McKenzie trying to get to it, still trying to get to it. He has it, puts it on the neck, puts it through.
Spectacular goal by Chris McKenzie. And Fran Elizalde realized he had a teammate breaking. McKenzie on this thoroughbred Annie gets a step on his man and finishes it on the near side.
You know, the British Open is one of the most coveted trophies. It takes more than skill and tremendous focus in order to call yourself the Gold Cup champion.
You need to be so dedicated, especially at the level that we're talking about, the British Open, the 22 goal, the high goal. You need to, in those 3 months, May, June, July, in the lead up and during, you need to just be so committed to it. And then there's obviously the rest of the year. We've got a lot of things to think about. You know, we've got to hit a ball going at 40 miles an hour. We've got to make sure the horse is eating the right thing. Obviously, we've got an amazing team behind us, but we've got to be thinking about so many kind of factors before we go onto the pitch.
Welcome back to the British Open Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup. Oh yeah, a picture-perfect day here as Kazak competing in this tournament for the first time. They've made it to the finals. And Dolfina Scone's Adolfo Cambiaso trying for his 9th championship. And he's playing with his daughter Mia, extra special here. And they come out with it. Cambiaso has it, puts it ahead in the pink. is Dolfina. They have been in charge most of the way here. They have romped through this tournament, but having some difficulty here with Kazak, as you're supposed to when you get to the championship, right?
Absolutely. You saw Adolfo pick that one right out of the air at age 50, and this is Hugo Taylor.
Taylor looking, Taylor trying to get it. Taylor being run off there. Nice defense by Kazak as they come right back with it. And Kazak trying to look for something here. Dolfina used to blowing this game open. They haven't been able to so far.
Kazak's hanging with them. I mean, it's still 2-goal difference, but they're not letting Dolfina pull away from them.
Elizalde will shoot it ahead along the boards, and it'll be turned back there by Dolfina. And now with it, here comes Cambiasso. Cambiasso moving. Right back is Elizalde on defense. Gives it up. Now with it.
I think De Narvaez may have come across on that play.
It was a whistle and a stoppage there, and now here comes Dolfina with Cambiasso. Puts it ahead. Trying to find some room, still looking for it there. It's right out in front of the goal mouth, and now it's turned around by Kazak.
Nico Pierres on the ball, overrode. Elizalde.
Elizalde comes and picks it up. Can they get some momentum going here? Cambiasso is right there. Moves across midfield. Now Elizalde continues to move along the boards. Elizalde very aggressive here. Cambiasso right on his flank.
What a run there by Elizalde.
Elizalde turns around. Cambiasso, look at him. He won't let him get any further than that. And Cambiasso moves in and takes it away.
One tap too many there by Elizalde. He had the moment to release the ball, tapped it, and Cambiasso pinched him and stole the ball.
Cambiasso doesn't give you a moment to blink.
Not a moment.
And now here comes Dolfina right back with it.
And he's got these 3 kids flying. I mean, when he turns the ball around and he's in the pocket like a quarterback, they're all breaking for his pass. Here's another pass.
De Narvaez firing it up ahead. Can anyone get to it? This is going to roll and roll and roll out.
This will be another knock-in for Elizalde, and if I were Fran, what's going through my head is, do I run by Mia? Do I pass the ball and then try to get forward without the ball? And probably the latter is better odds of getting free, because if you try to challenge that player one-on-one and you don't, her dad's going to turn around first.
Elizalde puts it up ahead. Kazak now on the move.
Agueton.
He's been aggressive in this
He's doing
game.
well. He's doing well. He reached in front there. I think they're going to blow that one. But at least he's pulling his team forward.
Sebastian Agueton playing in his first championship game. He won the French Open in 2023. Now trying to add to that. Elizalde out in front. Elizalde will now move it along. And once again, here comes Kazak. And once again, Cambiasso stays back on defense.
What a horse. This is Música Popular he's on.
He gives it up ahead. Still moving with it. Still moving with it. Giving chase De Narvaez. De Narvaez, it's turned away again. Nice defense by Kazak. Now they'll circle around and try it one more time. Looking for some room. There's the shot. It's good.
Unlucky by De Narvaez. I think that went
to the
wide
right.
left.
It went to the left. I'm still getting used to the flags being way below instead of up high when the goal's good. De Narvaez just missed that by an eyelash just wide. So it remains 4-2. Now here comes, once again, Kazak on the attack. And with it,
Elizalde on the near side.
Elizalde, the top scorer, looking for his first goal here. Traffic jam along the boards.
De Narvaez with a big win there on the boards.
De Narvaez, can't say enough about him. Talk about all the young talent, one of the best young players in the world at 17.
And people say that everybody plays like 2 goals better when they're playing with Adolfo, and you see that he gives those kids confidence. That last shot, even though De Narvaez shot it wide, Adolfo was behind him, but saying, you take it, you take it.
The ball out in front.
Here's Pierres.
Pierres looking. Pierres shot. Pierres is good. Nico Pierres puts it through. That is his second goal. And look at this, a close game, something Dolfina's not used to. The lead's been cut to 1. They led by as many as 3.
And that's a big goal by Kazak.
And this time Kazak moving from right to left after the switch. And here moving ahead with it. Can they get another one? Oh, just overruns it and it goes out. That was a big chance there to tie it.
And that was a big hook by Hugo Taylor there.
Taylor with the defense to stop that. Here comes Cambiaso right back. Final seconds here of the third chukker, almost at the midway point.
Look at Mia, check her shoulder. Leave it for a teammate, De Narvaez.
De Narvaez, who has played well, just missed a shot a minute ago. De Narvaez coming into this, a 7-goal player. We talked about how impressive he has been, the poise he has shown already, winning the U.S. Open last year.
See Agueton running down the middle.
Agueton has been really aggressive in this game.
Oh, Scone got it back.
Taylor gets it right back. He puts it up ahead.
And in acres of space is De Narvaez.
De Narvaez, wide open goal, and that is money in the bank. And Paco De Narvaez puts it through. That is his second goal of the day. Nice assist given to him in that one. And we come to a 5-3 end of the third chukker. Halftime activities coming up here in the British Open Championship.
It's half-time here at the most prestigious polo tournament in all of England, the British Open Polo Championship. And what a first half it's been so far, in front of these big crowds. And while the teams are preparing for what will be a decisive second half, thousands of today's spectators have taken to the field. It's one of the largest standing traditions in the sport of polo, the divot stomp, and it allows fans to feel like they're part of the game by replacing the divots made by the horses. And feeling part of this moment, this final, that's what it's all about. This historic tournament was created in 1956, and for most of these fans, this championship final is part of their tradition. But for Peregrine Pearson, the grounds are more than a piece of history. It's home.
Cowdray's always been a family home for generations, and hopefully will be a family home for generations to come. You know, we've been brought up here with family all in the local area, lots of friends, ranging down from my grandfather to my father to me. My grandfather reintroduced polo back into the country after the Second World War, where he lost his arm and played polo as a 5-goal polo player with one arm for many years after that. You know, he lived here in this house, which is where I was brought up until I was 16, which is, you know, a beautiful Cowdray house. You know, we're all very passionate in my family, my siblings included, about Cowdray, you know, the polo, which is a lot of the history behind the estate, and is also, you know, what the estate is known for globally, I suppose. And we're all very proud of that.
The horses on the field today are some of the most elite equine athletes in the world. But they don't become great polo ponies overnight. These horses are part of a player's family, and it takes years of love and care to properly train these incredible horses.
The best part about working with horses, I mean, they're animals, so you've got to really get on their level, you've got to really understand them. It's really, I think, inspirational when you get something back from them. It's hugely satisfying. And actually, when you go on the pitch, the horses give you that real feeling that they want to be out there. You know, that you can feel the adrenaline, you can feel their power. Every bone, every muscle is in the right place. Their conformation needs to be right, because we're asking them to do so many different things. Run flat out, stop, turn. There's so many things we need a polo pony to do. It's just amazing to be able to teach an animal to do all those things and then work with them, become a kind of a partnership with them.
And we have seen an amazing partnership today between horse and rider.
Kenny, the quality of horses today is phenomenal, and not just among the high goal players, but all the way down the lineup of each roster.
15,000 here for the championship, over 35,000 for this weekend with the semifinal and the championship. Starting things off, Mia Cambiaso scored, and then her dad took over and made it 2-0.
And that's a great example of Adolfo anticipating. He's around first. If he can get that much time and space going to goal, you're in trouble. But here's Nico Pierres the other direction, jumping on a pass from his teammate Elizalde and getting them on the board.
Dolfina up 5-3 as we start the second half. Welcome back, British Open Polo Championship. As we start the second half, Dolfina Scone up 5-3 in this, one of the three most prestigious polo tournaments in the world, along with the U.S. Open and the Argentine Open. And 15,000 here today to watch. In the pink, Dolfina, Kazak in the white as we start the second half. Dolfina has been very aggressive throughout this tournament, winning big. They have a tough one on their hands today. De Navarez comes out with it right away. Dolfina being aggressive, and they had it turned away by Elizalde. Action still taking place right in front of the goal, and it goes.
What a goal by Hugo Taylor.
Wow, Taylor comes in to scoop it up and put it through.
And that's how Dolfina wants to start the second half. Hugo popped that ball out of the air and scooped it through to put them up by 3.
Hugo Taylor played in the Queen's Cup this season. He also played in the Wickershire Cup, which was won by this team, the Scone team, and that was like a preview for them getting ready for this.
I think that was their warm-up tournament. They won it, but there was only 4 teams in it, but it was really smart of the Cambiasos to play that to start getting their rhythm, and we're seeing the benefits of that warm-up.
Elizalde just missing that one. The leading scorer in this whole tournament has yet to put anything on the board yet. His team down 6-3. Dolfina has been winning by big margins. This is one of their toughest games. Dolfina at midcourt. This is Adolfo Cambiaso, the great one, trying for his 9th British Open Championship, playing with his daughter Mia. He won it with his son Perotto 5 years ago. Trying to add to that massive trophy case in the Cambiaso family.
A great run there by Adolfo. You saw Fran think about trying to steer the ball, and Adolfo's like, if you're going to get that close to me, I'm going to go by you.
Hugo Taylor coming off a goal, trying to get it back. Gets out in front. Can he get to it? Not that time. Reaching in Pierres. Right there with some nice defense. Before he can get along the board, they try to play it back out in front.
Elizalde around first, but he chooses to go back the direction it came from.
Elizalde looking for that moment.
See him surveying the field, but this time it's Adolfo Cambiaso on him. He sends it downfield. Agueton.
Ahead, Agueton. Can he get to it? Still trying to cut it. Can't quite do it. It's going to roll out.
Unlucky, but they're using him well, and he is pulling the team.
We talked about the horsepower. What makes a good polo pony?
I used to like to say that they run, stop, and turn. It's almost like they're reading and writing, the good ones. If they run a little, that's all the better. But we're looking for horses that it's like thoroughbreds that handle like a quarter horse. Many of these horses are bred both by the Dolfina organization for obviously Dolfina Scone and by the Ellerstina organization for Nico Pierres' team.
And Taylor with it, scoring the only goal here in this chukker. Left back out in the open. We have a whistle and a change here on the foul, and this is Elizalde moving the other way with it for Kazak. Elizalde is going to see a Cambiaso in his dreams tonight, isn't he? Either Adolfo or Mia. They have been with him the whole tournament here. In this game, the leading scorer is yet to score. Leading scorer in the whole tournament.
You're exactly right. He's getting sick of seeing those Argentine flag helmets all around him.
And once again, Kazak in the white looking for some room. It's taken away by number 4. Number 1 in your heart if you're a polo fan all around the world, Adolfo Cambiaso, who has won just about everything. We saw him earlier this year win his 10th U.S. Open. And now this penalty shot by Cambiaso, and he puts it through for his second score of the day. And now La Dolfina with their biggest lead coming to the end of the 4th chukker, 7-3. And welcome back to the British Open Polo Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup. The biggest event in Europe, and it's 7-3. La Dolfina beginning to expand on their lead as we start this 5th chukker. And with 2 more to go, Adam, what does Kazak need to get that momentum back?
Well, Kazak has been a second-half team in this tournament so far. So right now, their backs are to the wall. They need to start finding a way to score goals.
Well, here they come. They're in the white. Francisco Elizalde, who has won this twice. Both times he had a Pierres man on his team. Nico, a cousin of Nico's cousin Polito, and his brother Facundo have been teammates of his. He's hoping
right.
He's hoping now for a little more Pierres luck.
He wins
maybe
it
they
today.
can pull it. It'll be a hat trick for the Pierres family combining with Elizalde.
Beautiful ball downfield by Nico Pierres.
Pierres moving. Shot is just to the left. Not quite there.
Unlucky by Sebastian Agueton. He took a really good crack at it.
Agueton had the shot. Kazak has played in France and in Argentina. This is their first time, though, in the British Open. They're 6-0, and they've made it to the finals. And they had their work cut out for them. Moving it along now is Mia Cambiaso. She scored the very first goal to get everything started. There's a whistle and stoppage.
I think Hugo Taylor caught that on the cheek.
Action taking place about an hour and a half from London. 15,000 people here today. The summer sports season in full swing here in Great Britain, including the Royal Charity Polo Tournament, which was won by U.S. Polo ASSN. And of course, Wimbledon, polo in the park, racing at Royal Ascot, busy times.
Good to see Hugo Taylor back at it.
In the pink, La Dolfina, De Navarez, who has scored a couple of goals, touched it briefly. Now they're trying to get it out of the way. Kazak trying to clear that goal.
And they just need some room. Here's the high scorer of the tournament. Fran Elizalde decides to go by Mia Cambiaso on this knock-in.
Cambiaso, the defensive star of this game, she is, staying right with him.
What a pick up there by Nico Pierres.
And Pierre is moving along. Pierre is still moving along here. Cambiaso is right with him. Pierre can he get something going here? Cambiaso takes it away from him. The ball is laid out, going back for it and trying to get it there is Cambiaso, and shooting in is Pierres to put it through. He never gave up on it, and Nico Pierres gets the goal, and they needed that.
Unbelievable goal by Nico Pierres. He had the pickup on the near side, on the offside. He came back and scooped it away from De Narvaez to put them within 3.
He needed that. He got it. Can they build on this momentum? Cambiaso going for it.
What a pass, and here's Elizalde.
Elizalde is open. Elizalde, only green grass in front of him. Here comes Fran Elizalde. Elizalde giving chases Taylor. Can Taylor catch up with him? Not this time. Elizalde puts it in, and the leading scorer in this tournament finally scores here, and that cuts into the lead. And can you feel a little momentum coming here for Kazak?
That's what they want to see. They want to see Pierres and Elizalde running to goal, and just like that, it's a 2-goal game.
If it's a close game, Kazak has to feel good. They won in the quarters and in the semis by 1 goal, so they're used to tight games.
You can see they have belief, and La Dolfina Scone knows it. Adolfo wants to stop their onslaught as quickly as he can.
There he splits horses and moving along. Cambiaso coming right up behind him, Pierres. And Pierres will leave it there, and Elizalde has it. And now a little discussion here between the always animated Adolfo Cambiaso.
That's a quick start there for Kazak.
Elizalde moving along here. Just coming off that goal. Puts it ahead. Moves it down on the right side. Now coming in with it, McKenzie. McKenzie shuts the shot, and it's going to be knocked away by Mia Cambiaso. Defensive star of the game, would you say?
What confidence taking that ball under the neck across her goal mouth and getting it out of danger.
A place where you cannot make a mistake.
Mia still on it, drives it downfield. I think there was a whistle on the play.
There was. Another big tournament played just yesterday, the British Women's Open Polo Championship. Congratulations to UAE.
And led by number 4 British superstar and 10-goal player Hazel Jackson.
Terrific tournament there, terrific final here. 7-5 now, 2-goal lead for La Dolfina. La Dolfina has it, knocked away there. Cambiaso trying to keep it out of the goal mouth.
I think there was a whistle on that play. There was a big bump there between Elizalde and Cambiaso. I think Cambiaso's getting the call. This will be a hit from the center. From the spot for Cambiaso and La Dolfina.
Here's Cambiaso. That's a long way away. You see the field that they have to cover here. He puts it up ahead. Taylor moves with it.
That was a great shot, like the quarterback viewing downfield which receiver is open.
Elizalde and Taylor right there in front of the goal mouth. Taylor takes it away. Taylor takes it away from Elizalde, and Taylor will take it in. Nifty move by Hugo Taylor with the steal and the goal. There's defense turned into offense.
It was a nifty move, and it was Fran getting a little cute, not really wanting to back the ball away from Hugo Taylor, and Hugo said, I know what to do with that. He stole the ball and put them up by 3.
Only English player on the field here in the finals. You know, a lot of pride for him trying to win this British Open. As they get back to action now, and a 3-goal lead once again for La Dolfina. They're in the pink, going along the boards. Elizalde, number 4 against number 4, Adolfo Cambiaso.
What a steal by Pierres.
And Pierres takes it away. Nico Pierres moving with it. Pierres still on the move. Pierres cuts the shot.
And it's back to within 2.
And it's good. Nico Pierres. Wow. We've seen him take it away from Cambiaso and score at the other end, and now he comes here and puts it through once again. Nico Pierres, his 3rd goal. He is on fire, and it's 8-6.
He sure has caught on fire, but this is De Narvaez right out of the next throw in.
Another man that's a great ball striker. Final seconds of this chucker. Can De Narvaez get it in there? Still trying to run it down. De Narvaez takes it.
Elizalde backed it out of there on the goal line.
Elizalde, the defensive play of the game as chucker number 5 comes to an end. How did he do that?
Unlucky this next shot. It was Pierres trying to find Elizalde. Next shot by Cambiaso, wide left.
And that will end the chucker. Spectacular defense by the leading scorer in this tournament, Elizalde. It's 8-6 going to the final chucker. Welcome back to the British Open Polo Championship. Final chukker just about ready to start for the most historic polo trophy in all of Europe. And playing in it for the first time is Kazak, trying for his 9th win here today. Is Adolfo Cambiaso, adding even to that, he is playing with his daughter. A lot on the line here, and getting right back in is Kazak. We start off, though, with Adolfo Cambiaso with a 30-yard penalty shot here, Adam.
These look easy, but there's so much pressure. It's 30 yards, nobody defending it. He's trying to get this pony on the right lead. It's easier to hit the ball when the right forefoot is hitting first.
Keeping it on rhythm. Shot is there, straight down the middle. Adolfo Cambiaso puts it through, getting closer to that 9th British Open Championship.
And it's a 3-goal lead, but it's still anybody's game because it's been Kazak to get the momentum there in the 5th chukker.
Remember, they switch after every goal, so now going left to right here is La Dolfina. And Cambiaso giving chase there.
Ooh, Mackenzie backs it away, trying to find Elizalde.
Again,
Now
Mackenzie backs it away. There's Elizalde. What can he do now? He has one goal in this game, the leading scorer in this tournament coming in.
Little show and go against Adolfo there.
Elizalde puts it ahead. And right there is Mia Cambiaso. She has played great defense throughout this tournament, particularly here today. She has been the shadow of Elizalde most of the way. Elizalde trying to get back to it.
De Narvaez putting a lot of pressure there on Elizalde, but Elizalde's around first. Pierres leaves it for Elizalde.
Nico Pierres trying for his second British Open title. Won it in his debut here 4 years ago. Now moving it along the boards. His team down by 5 minutes to go in this championship. And Elizalde tries to go back and get it, and Cambiaso steals it away.
What a turn by Mia Cambiaso on Altimira. Overrode it, and here's Fran again.
Beautiful defense once again by Mia Cambiaso, the 22-year-old, the 3-time U.S. Women's Open Championship, trying to pick up a British Open title today along with her dad. And now moving along with it, Ogaton.
Ooh, and this will be, there's a whistle on the play. Interesting call. This is going in favor of Kazak.
And Elizalde will take the shot. Second goal for him, perhaps. Yes, it is there. The leading scorer in this tournament, his second goal here today. And it's getting interesting once again, 9-7. La Dolfina holding on to a 2-goal lead, just over 4 minutes to go in the championship.
And there's plenty of time. Just like that, it's back to 2.
And tearing out there with it is Cambiaso. Cambiaso passing it ahead. Elizalde with it, but no, he could not get to it. Shot is put on goal by De Narvaez. It's rolling, and it's turned away once again by Elizalde. A couple of nice defensive plays in the goal mouth today for Elizalde.
But it's Cambiaso on the ball.
Cambiaso, he wants this 9th title. Cambiaso in traffic. He just needs a little bit of room. That's all he ever needs. And Cambiaso trying to get the shot there, and he can't get it to go. Now it's a 60-yard penalty shot coming here for Kazak. And Elizalde will take it. Shot is sailing through the air.
And he drains
and
it.
He puts it through. Elizalde coming through in the clutch, leading scorer in this tournament. 2 big penalty shots here, and it's cut it to 9-8 with just over 2 minutes to go.
There's a 1-goal difference. There's a substitute, Tomas Pinello, because Adolfo Cambiaso's gotten 2 yellow cards. Kazak is a man up with 1:57 to tie the game.
Pinello is there. All he can do is set, though, in place of Cambiaso in the penalty box right now. Adding insult to injury, Cambiaso has injured his hand. He picked up 2 yellow cards, and now what can La Dolfina do to try to hold on to this 1-goal lead with their leader on the bench out of this game with an injury?
And so far, they're doing pretty well, even though they're 3-on-4 and they're missing their 9-goal player, but it's Elizalde on the ball.
Elizalde has
Mackenzie.
been so good here. He gives it up ahead to Mackenzie. Mackenzie moving with it. He'll leave it behind.
Oh.
Ogaton comes up, not quite there, overrides. Now moving back with it. Can they get somebody to the ball? No, not now. Once again, defense by
De Narvaez turns defense into offense.
Almost a breakaway. He'll have to leave it behind. But again, it's eating up precious clock right now. 1 minute to go in the British Open Championship. La Dolfina holding on to a 1-goal lead. Their star player is out with an injury. They have a man in the penalty box, and here with it is Mia Cambiaso.
She says, "Don't worry, Dad, I can take over here."
She just misses. It rolls out. And so Kazak will have it with 43 seconds to go.
What a run there by Mia on Altimira. And Fran knows he's got his back to the wall. 30 seconds left.
What a crazy ending here. It's a 4-on-3 ending. Kazak with a chance to tie the score. Elizalde with 2 big goals here in this chukker. Can they get it back to him as they move it along now with 35 ticks to go on the clock, and it's turned away by Hugo Taylor. Again, defense by La Dolfina. 24 seconds to go. Here's
Fran
one more
goes
shot.
for it.
Elizalde trying to go for the tie. He lets it fly. It is rolling, and it is going to go wide.
And it was a beautiful
Whoa.
hit, but he was 140 yards out, and the clock is going to run down.
He ripped that, but not quite. La Dolfina is the British Open champ. The Cambiasos will take home the trophy. They win it 9-8 over Kazak. Adolfo Cambiaso, his 9th British Open, the first for his daughter Mia.
Unbelievable finish to this game, Kenny. They held on to their 1-goal lead for 2 minutes. What a moment this is. Adolfo Cambiaso, the GOAT of polo, winning his first title with his 22-year-old daughter, Mia Cambiaso.
A picture-perfect ending, and standing by with a happy family. Let's go down on the field now and catch up once again with Carl and the Cambiasos.
Adolfo, Mia, what a family moment. Father, daughter winning the best title in England. First of all, you must feel this is a very special, proud moment as a dad.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I did it with Poroto, which is normal, you know, when he was very young. But the last month or so, I dream on doing well with Mia. I say 6 months ago that let's make a team just to give it a chance. And everybody looked at me like I was crazy. And now we are with the Gold Cup. It's amazing.
And you are laughing, saying I wasn't crazy because look how well she played. I mean, Mia, you played amazing. We talked about you a whole tournament. We did. We talked about you the whole tournament. You played so well. Did you enjoy it?
Sí, a lot. Thank you, yes.
And you're relentless out there. Adolfo, you've spoken about Mia, how she's fearless, how she's brave, how she goes everywhere. Yeah. I mean,
she's a very good rider, and she reads the game very well. So when you have somebody that has reads the game well, it really helps the team a lot. So I really thought that she was ready to play this kind of polo, and proves that she can, you know.
La Dolfina Scone have done it again.
Just like polo players, the horses get prizes too. The Best Playing Pony Award goes to Donna Sofia, played by Mia Cambiaso. And the Most Valuable Player Award goes to Mia Cambiaso. The charity cheques presented to Midhurst Palliative Care. And finally, our 2025 British Open Polo Championship for the Cowdray Gold Cup winners are La Dolfina Scone. Next polo on ESPN is Breakaway. For Kenny Rice and Adam Snow, I'm Carlo De Martinez. And La Dolfina Scone is our British Open Polo champion. Thanks for watching.